engaging tone. Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. I bet you didn't know the sun rising over the West Philippine Sea marks more than just a new day. Today, it shines on a nation refusing to back down. For years, Filipino fishing boats were chased away, livelihoods threatened, and the world mostly watched. Now, Manila has chosen action over acquiescence. The government has authorized new oil drilling in Reed Bank, directly challenging Beijing's rejected claims. This is a high-stakes bet on sovereignty and economic independence. Backed by new military assets and U.S. support, the Philippines is signaling it will defend its territory. What was once a regional dispute is now a global flashpoint, a test of international law and resolve. The Philippines, long the underdog, is now taking the lead. This is more than a territorial dispute. It's a fight for the future and the rule of law. The quiet days are over. A new era of assertion has begun. At the heart of this new chapter is the quest for energy independence. The Malampaya gas field is running dry, making Reed Bank's untapped resources a necessity. The government has greenlit PXP Energy to resume drilling in Reed Bank, a move that could transform the Philippines from energy importer to exporter. The Sovereign Explorer rig stands as a symbol of Filipino resolve and billions in investment. This drilling is a direct challenge to China's claims, but this time, the Philippines is prepared. Navy and Coast Guard patrols now protect the operation. The message: this is sovereign territory and it will be defended. The stakes are high, but so is the potential reward: energy security and national pride. The hum of the drill is the sound of a nation taking control of its future.
As tensions rise at sea, a new force dominates the skies: the Sikorsky Black Hawk helicopters. These state-of-the-art aircraft, recently acquired, are game changers for the Philippine military. They can rapidly deploy troops, conduct surveillance, and provide air support in the most challenging conditions. In the West Philippine Sea, they patrol oil rigs and monitor foreign vessels, acting as the military's eyes and ears. Beyond combat, Black Hawks are lifelines during disasters, delivering aid and rescuing those in need. For many Filipinos, their presence is a symbol of hope and security. The acquisition marks a strategic shift. The Philippines is now focused on defending its territory, not just internal threats. The Black Hawks are a tangible sign of modernization and resolve. As they patrol from Batanes to Sulu, the message is clear: the Philippines is ready to defend its sovereignty. The sky is no longer uncontested.
Manila's new confidence is backed by its oldest and most powerful ally, the United States. As tensions rise in the region, the Philippines is no longer facing these challenges alone. The partnership between Manila and Washington is being revitalized, bringing a renewed sense of security and determination to the archipelago. Washington's commitment to the Mutual Defense Treaty is now unmistakably visible through large-scale joint military exercises, real-time intelligence sharing, and the steady presence of U.S. military assets stationed across the region. American aircraft and warships are now a familiar sight in Philippine ports and skies, signaling a robust and enduring alliance. U.S. Navy warships regularly conduct freedom of navigation operations, directly challenging China's sweeping maritime claims and asserting the principle that international waters remain open to all. These operations are not just symbolic, they are a clear demonstration of resolve. Joint patrols with the Philippine Navy send a powerful signal of unity and deterrence. These coordinated maneuvers show that any threat to Philippine sovereignty will be met with a united front, making it clear that aggression will not go unanswered. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, allows the U.S. to preposition critical military assets at key Philippine bases, some strategically located near the West Philippine Sea and Taiwan. This forward presence enhances the ability to respond rapidly to any crisis or provocation. This strategic foothold boosts readiness and response, ensuring that both nations can act swiftly in the face of emerging threats. Regular drills and rapid deployment exercises keep both militaries sharp and interoperable. The U.S. is also playing a crucial role in modernizing the Philippine military, providing not just funding, but also advanced training, state-of-the-art radar, and surveillance systems. These upgrades are vital for maritime domain awareness and for countering gray zone tactics in contested waters. This comprehensive support empowers the Philippines to better defend its territory, protect its resources, and emerge as a stronger, more capable security partner in the region. The alliance is not just symbolic, it's practical, visible, and growing stronger by the day. The presence of U.S. forces on Philippine soil is a constant reminder of shared commitments and mutual defense. The message to Beijing is unmistakable. Any act of aggression or coercion in the South China Sea will not go unanswered. The world is watching, and the stakes are higher than ever. The Philippines is no longer standing alone. With the U.S. at its side, it stands as part of a formidable alliance, ready to defend its sovereignty and uphold international law. Together, the U.S. and the Philippines are reshaping the region's security landscape, forging new partnerships and strengthening old ones to ensure peace and stability. In these contested waters, the stakes have never been higher. The outcome will shape the future of the Indo-Pacific, and the world is watching every move.
We're tracking major developments in the West Philippine Sea as the Philippines embarks on a new era of oil exploration. This bold move is backed by a modernized military, equipped with advanced technology and reinforced by strong U.S. support. The region, long a flashpoint for international tensions, is now at the center of a high-stakes energy race that could shape the country's future for decades to come. For a closer look at what's unfolding on the ground, we go to Ivan Watson, reporting live from Manila, where the mood is both tense and hopeful. Anderson, there's a real sense of pride and anticipation here. Filipinos see the drilling, protected by their own Navy and Black Hawks, as a bold stand for sovereignty. For many, it's a powerful symbol that the nation is finally asserting its rights over its own resources, and that the sacrifices of the past are beginning to pay off. People from all walks of life, students, workers, business owners, and families, feel their government is finally defending their rights despite the risks. There's a growing sense of unity as communities rally behind the effort, aware that the outcome will affect every Filipino household. And the U.S. role? The alliance is popular, seen as a necessary counterbalance to China's growing influence in the region. Many Filipinos welcome the presence of American forces, believing it strengthens their position and provides a crucial layer of security. But there's also a keen awareness of the risks of being caught between superpowers. The government is walking a tightrope, seeking partnership and support, but determined not to become a pawn in a larger geopolitical game. Leaders emphasize the importance of maintaining independence while building strong alliances. How critical is the oil drilling? It's absolutely vital. The stakes couldn't be higher, as the country's energy security and economic stability hang in the balance. With the Malampaya gas field running out, finding new energy sources is essential to keeping the lights on, powering businesses, and ensuring the economy keeps moving forward. Without new discoveries, millions could face power shortages and rising costs. That's why this gamble has broad public support. Across the country, people are watching closely, hoping that this bold step will secure a brighter future for the next generation. Thanks, Ivan. The stakes are personal for millions of Filipinos. From city dwellers to rural fishermen, everyone has something to gain or lose from what happens next. The nation is watching and waiting. As events unfold, the hopes and anxieties of an entire country hang in the balance, united by a shared sense of destiny and determination.
Beijing's response has been swift and sharp.
China accuses Manila of violating its sovereignty and escalating tensions.
State media paints the Philippines as a U.S. puppet, provoking conflict.
At sea, Chinese Coast Guard and militia vessels have increased, using gray zone tactics, shadowing, blocking, and water cannons.
The goal? Intimidate the drilling operation without open conflict, testing Filipino and American resolve.
China faces a dilemma. A direct clash could trigger the U.S. treaty, but letting Manila succeed could inspire others.
Beijing is betting it can make the cost too high for the Philippines.
The key question, can Manila with US backing withstand the pressure?
The West Philippine Sea is now a test of wills. The Philippines' assertive stance is shaking up the Indo-Pacific.
For years, ASEAN nations were seen as divided and cautious. But Manila is showing that middle powers can push back. Vietnam, Malaysia, and Indonesia are watching closely, considering their own moves.
The potential for a more united ASEAN front against Chinese coercion is rising.
Regional powers like Japan, Australia, and India are recalibrating, seeing the Philippines as a new security partner.
Increased cooperation, joint exercises, intelligence sharing is likely.
The Philippines is evolving from security consumer to provider.
But the risk of escalation is real. The region is on edge.
The challenge is to stand firm without triggering open conflict.
The new balance of power could bring stability or spark confrontation.
We are joined by Dr. Evelyn Reed, Senior Fellow for Asian Security, to help us unpack the rapidly evolving situation in the South China Sea. Dr. Reed, thank you for being here to provide your insights on these critical developments that are capturing global attention.
Anderson, what we're witnessing now is arguably the most significant shift in the South China Sea in over a decade. The balance of power is being tested, and the region is experiencing a level of tension and activity that we haven't seen in years. This isn't just a diplomatic standoff, it's a transformation in how countries assert their interests. The Philippines isn't just voicing its objections, it's taking concrete action by installing markers, building new outposts, and increasing its military presence in disputed waters. These moves are bold, and they're fundamentally changing the facts on the ground, or rather, at sea. It's a demonstration of resolve that's hard to ignore. Drilling for oil is more than just an economic venture. It's a tangible exercise of sovereign rights. By moving forward with these operations, Manila is forcing Beijing to respond, escalating the stakes and making the dispute impossible to overlook. Every barrel of oil extracted is a statement of intent and a challenge to China's expansive claims.
How credible is the U.S. commitment to defending its ally? With so much at stake, many are questioning whether Washington will truly stand by Manila if tensions escalate further. The world is watching for signs of real resolve.
Credibility, Anderson, is all about perception and consistent action. The U.S. is signaling its resolve through joint naval patrols, expanded base access, and high-profile military cooperation. These are not just symbolic gestures. They're meant to reassure allies and deter adversaries. But ultimately, it's the willingness to follow through in a crisis that will be the true test. Beijing, meanwhile, is likely to test this resolve with so-called gray zone tactics. Actions that fall short of open conflict, but steadily increase pressure. Consistency and coordination among allies are absolutely key to countering these moves. The region is entering a period where every action and reaction will be scrutinized.
Is the Philippines emerging as a leader for smaller nations in the region? Its actions seem to be inspiring others to stand up for their own rights and interests.
Absolutely. Manila's approach, combining resilience, rapid modernization, and building strong alliances, serves as a model for other countries facing similar challenges. The Philippines is showing that even smaller nations can assert themselves and shape the regional agenda. This could embolden others to take a firmer stand. If the Philippines succeeds at Reed Bank, it will send a powerful message that China's sweeping claims are not unbreakable. Manila is stress-testing the region's security architecture, and the outcome could redefine what's possible for other claimants. It's a high-stakes gamble with implications far beyond oil. Absolutely. The world is watching closely. The stakes here go far beyond oil or territory. This is about the future of the rules-based order in Asia and whether international law can withstand pressure from powerful states. The next moves by all parties will shape the region for years, if not decades to come. The outcome will have profound implications for Asia's security, prosperity, and the global balance of power. S1. Media. Military strategy meeting. Map of Asia with highlighted territories. News anchor reporting on Asian geopolitics. The world is holding its breath as the story unfolds.
The West Philippine Sea is now a symbol of a nation's awakening. The Philippines has stepped into the light of sovereign assertion, not as a provocation, but as a necessity. drilling for oil backed by Blackhawks and US support marks a turning point. The future will be decided in Manila, not Beijing. Years of military modernization and alliance building have led to this moment. The Philippines is now an active agent, shaping its destiny and the region's security. The risks are real, but so is the resolve. The world is watching to see if assertive defense can succeed where diplomacy failed. As drills turn and helicopters fly, the message is clear. The Philippines is standing its ground. The future of Asia may be decided here.